Mostly.
Uh,
My guy's all about up close and personal, but he gets always feared effects, so he has to run away from everybody.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Mostly, it's like even me, like I got that negative level still, and that was from being in melee range or something.
That's what you get for having dark vision.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
You could have let it escape.
I kind of feel like letting it escape would have just made it annoy us more because it would have like showed up again or something.
Yeah, probably.
What was it that gave you the negative level? Was it that dude underneath the like in the cave area that gave me the curse as well?
Yeah, it's the same guy, I think.
Yeah, that thing.
Like,
That
yeah, it was
was
like some weird undead that deflated like a balloon or whatever when it died.
that was my mistake
Yep.
to go into its range right away too. not and not trying to identify it before going to it.
I think mine would have happened anyway because I don't know, like I was trying to stop it from it was running away at that point. I was chasing it down, and I'm pretty sure I had pretty high AC when it hit me, and then just rolled bad on my save. Even though Fort's actually like my best save.
that's how it happens.
I mean, none of my saves are particularly good on this character, but
How much experience did we get when I was away? And did we get any,
we got 2,400 experience.
Oh, good. I didn't actually put that.
and did we get any gold or anything? I guess
We got one of the relics we're supposed to get, but we didn't get any gold. In fact, we
lost gold.
we lost
basically.
money actually. Yeah, because we spent items, like used some of the dream items as like gifts to like some merchant guy because he was all
Yay.
butthurt.
Yeah. Wait, who's Bart?
The merchant guy, he was all butthurt about being
Oh.
rejected
Oh,
by what's his name because he wanted to only dance with his true love, the
the
monstrosity
money.
spider thing.
Oh,
No,
oh.
no, the spider. It was just Tale of True Love.
Well, that part, yeah. I was just referring to
So
the
did
other
we
guy.
kill, like, the spider's progeny or something? What the
What?
Maybe, I don't know. It was fine though.
All is
okay.
well.
She didn't hold it against us.
Apparently
At least,
not.
I don't think she did. We didn't really talk to her, but
Let's just say this: Cormac was the face of the party when you were gone, and that
How much
surprisingly worked
charisma do you
out.
have?
More than
it
14.
worked okay. Yeah, he's actually got pretty good
Oh,
diplomacy.
yeah.
us.
Well, you do have more charisma than me, but I have int to my charisma stuff, so.
Yeah, yeah. He wasn't doing too bad.
What we waiting on?
If everybody's here, we're good.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
eating, but I'm here.
Oh, Mantis, we did use one of your spells. We used tongues. You cast tongues on me.
Yeah.
Why did I cast tongues on you?
Well, because you
Because
weren't actually here, so like
we
we're
needed
like
me
we need
to
someone
be
to
able
use
to talk.
diplomacy. Yeah. So for some reason
Sister
you
Maria
cast it
would
on.
never do that.
Probably not. If you were there, you would have only cast on yourself. But you know.
You can cast your own tongues on yourself. You can prepare that shit.
Things might have ended badly if Sister Maria was able to understand and communicate with the ghouls.
Oh yeah, that's what's going on
It
now.
had to
Is
be somebody else.
we're traveling. Yeah, we had to talk with some ghouls.
Why have we not smited them already?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
It's okay though. Like
that's why.
Well,
we're like,
they didn't start by
we're-
attacking you.
yeah, they were like being all reverent and shit, and they're like, yes, our summoning worked or whatever. Like they like they're acting
They
like they
basically,
summoned us.
yeah,
Which
they
I
thought
don't
we
know,
were
maybe they
like
kind of
extra
did.
planar allies. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Like they, yep. Like yes, we summoned this great hero.
Be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's fine.
Okay. But yeah, you guys are currently on another plane of existence within the dream world, and there are some ghouls that think they have summoned you, but one of the smarter ones that also looks very different from a normal ghoul talked to you about helping them retake a necropolis from these creatures called gugs.
Yeah, which we are pretty sure are not like something we can actually fight very well because they're like
What language are they speaking?
I don't remember.
You don't know. In character, you don't know.
Are they on my massive language list? Which might
Do you
not
have
be
Necrol?
fully on my character. I do.
Well, Necrol is what they speak.
Ah, so I don't need tongues. Ah ha ha.
I'm not sure how you have that, but
It's lots of
There's
points
gotta
in
be
linguistics.
something in the massive library.
okay. So, the party seem to agree so far. And you were shown the way towards the area that they want you to take and hold. And they simply told you that to take it, just kill anything on sight. Anything that isn't a ghoul.
Yeah, but what we're looking for is like what a ghoul. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I wrote this I actually wrote this down. We're looking for the skull of ghoul royalty. So I mean, yeah, we might end up having to kill ghouls anyway. So that was one thing. Is like we might actually just be like, hey, let's actually work for the Gug. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but
And my guy rolled on the guards and figured out that they're really,
yeah,
really
they're like,
strong.
Yep.
And if you wanted a picture of what the Gug is, it's on the cover of the
oh yeah, we were just
All
looking
right,
at a
so
picture of a Gug.
I'll start by describing again this promenade that you're at. The promenade is 30 feet wide and 20 feet high, with two columns of pillars marching down the center. Multicolored fungi along the ceiling bathe the passageway in an eerie glow. The floor is scattered with cracked bones, which are more numerous at the far end of the promenade. So it's kind of like you're in a cave. But there is illumination via fungi.
Cormac will start moving forward, I guess.
It says something about fungus.
Yeah, there's a bioluminescent fungus that's giving off enough of a glow to see, but it is an eerie
Okay.
kind of light.
I have dark vision anyway, so even if it gets like low light or something, I'm not too. For me, at least, it's not too big a deal. But just to make sure, I want to make like, do I know if this fungus is like dangerous or anything?
You don't think that it's whatchamacallit. You don't think it's a kind of fungus that would release spores if you were nearby or anything. You think that it's it's safe to walk around, uh, but you probably shouldn't eat it just because it's wild fungus, not
Alright.
because of anything special.
Alright, well, I'll just hang close to everyone else then.
Cormac's gonna cast Greater Magic Weapon on his great sword.
Okay, go ahead and give me perception checks. I'm assuming you guys are moving.
Let's see if I can find. Oh man, I have to zoom in. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I had to restart my computer, so I gotta reopen Kudu.
Okay. So what you all see is that uh, three of these central pillars are carved to. It seems like they're carved to resemble like creatures, creatures that are just made out of skulls to look very intimidating. But
Okay.
Cormac and Sister Maria, your perceptions are high enough to notice that one of these pillars is actually hiding something inside of it. Like there's a hollow space, and there's a creature that is made of bones that's kind of like disguised a little bit because of what it's hiding in, and you can see it as it like begins to kind of move around. So we will go into initiatives and start a surprise round.
Ah! Because it's gonna attack.
It's a good thing I have lots of eyeballs.
Oh my god. I put way too much paprika on my dinner. It's fine.
I'm gonna
I'll
use
be
my
fine.
seize the initiative ability, so take the higher.
I love paprika.
Oh, and not just you don't just see the this one thing. You also see in their own like little cubbies in the central pillars. There are two other things that look like they're made of skulls and bones, but these things are more like they have like a skull as a head, and they have like serpentine bodies, and they are also rousing. Oh, look at that, 2 14s. That's unlucky.
Jeez. It's all good.
But I mean, they were good rolls though.
Yeah.
Roll20 has this, like, behavior I've noticed, and it may be speculation, but if you roll too quickly, it'll just show the same roll.
Yeah, it seems like there's a double roll thing going on a lot of the
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. It's all good.
Except for crit confirms.
Yeah, if you try to crit confirm, with a 20, it'll immediately go to a 1.
Well, that's a separate.
It doesn't immediately
Well.
go to a 1, but it immediately goes to something not a 20.
But that's all part of a
Almost
formula.
always.
Well, it depends if if you have it as part of one block, like from a character sheet, then sure. But I mean, actually, there might be something to it because it might be using like a clock as a basis for its RNG,
Mm-hmm.
like a
So I'm
formula that
guessing
it
Sister
applies to.
Maria and I get to act in the surprise round.
You will. I just need to actually put these things on here. Sorry, I was grabbing something real quick.
Well, the snake things look like what I thought they were gonna look like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
so-
I remember these before. I think I've used them before in a game. I don't remember what they're called or like that much about them, but I definitely know I've like seen them before. And I'm pretty sure it's from a game I GM'd.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
remember
these.
seeing these before.
If they're what I
Those
think
look
they
like
are, they're
some
kind
sort of
interesting, but-
centipede, just without its shell, or I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have innards.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay, so during the surprise round, one of these things moves. It's gonna move over here and attack someone who's flat-footed. Let's see who the lucky winner is. It's Kudu.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Kudu, what's your flat-footed AC?
Oh, 19.
Oh, that's pretty good, flat-footed. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Am I supposed to be worried?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not
It
yet.
rolls a. It did roll high though. It
Until
got a 21.
everybody's poisoned, and you're all dying with negative levels. Cause bullshit.
Okay, so you're gonna take a little bit of damage here.
Okay.
You take 7 points of physical damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Oh yeah, poison. I knew it. I knew it.
I mean, it could just be ripping out your soul and you take con drain.
Even better.
Yeah, that could happen. That could suck.
Get it? Suck. I'm sure Zerdarian would have had a pun.
Okay.
I'm just
all
like,
it does
oh,
is it just
no.
kind of hurts, but that's.
Alright. That's good. to know.
Sister Maria, it's your turn in the surprise round.
What are these things?
Can you roll a knowledge arcana?
Arcana. I can.
Yep.
That wasn't what I was expecting.
It actually was what I was expecting.
Okay. You know that these are not actually undead. These are constructs, likely created guardians.
Dun dun dun.
They are, with that roll, you know that these things are relatively weak compared to you guys. Like a fraction of your power. But they do have DR that you need bludgeoning to get past. They have typical construct traits, and their bite can actually paralyze on hit. They also have They have a strange effect they can emit by like swaying its body quickly back and forth. It's a confusing kind of like effect. It could leave you vulnerable if you succumb to it.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here. Turn power attack on.
And that is your surprise round movement.
Alright.
That's all for you, right? No swift actions?
I could do a swift action. Is there such thing as Construct Bane?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll turn that on right now. I move here.
Okay. Cormac, it is your surprise round. For the sake of seeing where these things are, imagine that this thing is actually right here, and this thing is right here.
I figured. I'm gonna try to identify the skull-looking thing, like the one to my left.
Okay. That is also going to be Knowledge Arcana. Alright. This too is a construct. More specifically, it is a golem.
Alright.
You are looking at a bone golem. You need adamantine and bludgeoning to get through its DR. It has typical construct traits, and it is also completely immune to magic. The only kind of magic that does affect it is anything that creates positive or negative energy. Effects that create positive energy will slow it, but deal no damage to it. And anything that deals negative energy will break any slow on it and heal it, as if it were undead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, magic counts as anything that ignores. Magic is anything that is SR.
Yeah. Just worth noting, like, Create Pit still works just fine on it.
And like, the Bone Golem is kind of powerful for you guys. It's a decent challenge one-on-one.
Yeah. Alright, he's gonna, as a swift action, channel force into his weapon.
Okay, that's a swift action.
Yep.
You still have a standard or a move.
I think he's gonna stay where he's at, to tell you the truth.
Okay, well, do you swing your weapon at all?
Oh yeah, he'll attack the thing to his right first.
Okay.
Should be coming in pretty soon. I just clicked it.
Okay, a 15, that'll hit. You deal some damage. You know some of it doesn't go through because it is
Four of
DR
it's
to you, but
force.
still deal. Yeah, you still do a good amount of damage to it.
Alright.
Okay. This thing's turn. It yeah, like it like five foot steps out of its cubby here, and it is going to use this ability on the furthest thing from it, which is Kudu.
No,
Makes a
don't
ranged
cage
attack.
me!
This will actually provoke from you, Cormac.
Which one's? I guess I just roll. And I
Bone
forgot to
golem.
put in
the golem.
my ability. I forgot to put in my ability for pugnacious, where I get when I'm threatened by 2 things, I get a +1 bonus. So I put it in for that.
Okay. Does a 16 touch you, Kudu?
Yes. God damn it.
Okay. Yep. You have a prison of bones around you.
I don't know why. So.
Thanks.
Okay, you hit it, and you do some damage. You know, some of it doesn't go through, though. Bone prison.
That's that spell that Diablo uses to put around your town portals.
Yeah.
Basically.
This creature is going to do its weird dance. It is going to sway back and forth very quickly, and I need everyone to give me a will save.
No.
This is a mind-affecting compulsion effect.
Is it gonna make me dance in a cage?
Probably.
First compulsion.
I'm pretty sure I take that 25.
Yay.
Let me double check.
Is it considered a spell or spell-like ability of the compulsion school?
No,
Aw.
it's not a spell or spell-like. This is actually
Yeah,
an
I take that
extraordinary
25.
ability. Okay, well then nobody fails against it. And that is its surprise round. Now, on actual round 1, this thing.
See, I'll see if I kind of know the same stuff as everyone else seems to know about these things with Knowledge Arcana as well. And
Oh,
then
shit.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
that
you
I
seem to.
at least know to hit these things with bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So instead of hitting it with my sword, I'll just punch it.
Okay,
Um,
good idea.
and why is my sheet not there? It is. Okay, it's just being laggy apparently. So I'm going to. I guess I'm going to enhance my gauntlet to have +2 enhancement bonus. I think, yeah, because it has +1. It only has +1 because of the amulets. I can't actually enhance that. So yeah, +2 enhancement bonus now. And I'm going to start with an attack on the one right next to me.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
So that's bludgeoning damage from unarmed strike. And then I got a second iterative as well.
Okay. Looks like it all went through. 14 misses, unfortunately.
Alright, well, I'm going to do one more attack. I'm going to activate my prehensile hair. And try to hit it with that, too. I was trying to decide if I wanted to move as well, but I don't think so. So, prehensile hair. Oh, okay.
And a miss.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, this is Maria.
I'm going to swift action, enhance my book to a +2 or a +1/+1 construct.
I rolled it. It's just taking.
Ouch, 15's gonna miss this guy.
All right, and then with my second attack, 5 down, I'm gonna attack the other one.
Okay. This the serpentine one.
Yeah. The 5 down's not in this roll, so just -5.
So 21.
Yep.
Okay, that hits it. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. This thing's bone prison is gonna maintain a grapple on Kudu.
Uh-huh.
It rolled pretty low.
I think I'm still flat-footed,
Does
though.
a because you haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
Does a 22 keep you grappled?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're gonna take some damage here from the bone prison. You take 10 points of damage from the bone prison.
Okay.
And then it is going to slam, and bite. So here comes Cormac. First the bite. Does a 24 hit you?
Yep.
You take 7 points of damage. Here comes a slam. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Ouch. You're gonna take 15 points of damage from that slam. One more. That's 26.
That hits.
£12 of damage.
Alright.
Its turn. This thing is going to dance again. Everybody give me some will saves. Okay. Let's see. Is that all final? Does Sister Maria take a different one?
Right, I take the 27, thank you very much.
Okay. So Cormac, Fingram, and Sister Maria are fine. Kudu, though, you are not confused, but you're actually dazed for, let's see.
I might as well just not play this round.
Mhm.
You guys got this. Just let
That's
me know
what
when it's
Daze
over.
does, yeah.
I'm also in a bone
You are
cage
dazed
and
for
all
one
that
round.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be flat-footed though.
Yeah, you won't be
That's
flat.
true.
Yay! The positives in life.
So you got that going for you, at least.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Kudu is yeah, you have this weird compulsion. You can't really do anything while this thing is wiggling around. Fingram.
I'm gonna start off with my hair's attack from 10 feet away. And go from there. So doing it as a secondary attack so I can still do my gauntlet attack. That's against the snake thing.
17 hit.
Okay, so that's bludgeoning and
Okay,
plus
it
1
takes
magic. And then it's still up, I'm assuming?
It's still up, but it's not doing very well.
Okay, well, I'll just 5-foot step and then do my gauntlet attacks then.
That's a hit.
And this time I'm not fighting defensively. Oh, wait, that was a hit. Sorry, let me just roll the damage. So I'm not sure if like it's more important to get through the adamantine or the bludgeoning.
He's gonna 5 foot.
I can do
to
one
his
or the other.
left, and he's gonna channel ray himself.
You're gonna channel Ray yourself?
Yep. Oh wait, no. He's just gonna he's gonna burn a first level spell to heal himself.
You're still in melee
You
range,
probably could
though.
just do a normal channel. I don't think it affects these guys.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it
no, it
doesn't
does.
heal them at least.
It slows
Does it?
this guy though. It slows this guy. Yeah, he'll just channel.
Well, remember, it has to be positive energy that would damage.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay.
I think if you just do it as heal, it doesn't do anything to him though. So,
Yeah.
but you can heal Kudu that way at the same time at least.
Yeah, he'll just roll a healing positive channel.
So yeah, Kudu heals 16 as well then.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
nice,
You guys
okay.
all heal 16.
In my dazed state, I thank you. Oops. Wrong one.
That's his turn.
Okay. The bone golem is gonna start by biting you, Cormac. And definitely hit. Dealing not much, 9 points of damage this time with its bite. And then it's going to slam Sister Maria. Does a 17 hit you?
Mm-mm.
Alright, one more slam at you. Oh, it was a 29 hit you.
Yeah, 29 hits me.
The slam hits you for 11 points of damage. And it's going to maintain its grapple on Kudu. With a... That's a 32.
Plus I'm dazed, so.
So it heals. You take 8 points of damage from the bone cage as it squeezes you.
Uh-huh.
This thing is dead. It's your turn, Kudu. You're no longer dazed.
What? No. Really? Okay,
You're just getting squeezed by bones.
yeah, remind me, I can bust out with strength or damage it. It's HP?
So your options for being in the bone cage is you can try to escape because it works like a grapple. You can try to escape it normally, which is with an escape artist or an opposing CMB check, or you could try to just break the bones by dealing damage to them. But your friends probably think that those bones have the same defensive statistics as the golem itself.
That's not concerning me.
So don't use magic to break the bone.
Right, it won't work.
Hold on, let me look at my armor really quick here.
Why do I have a potion of vanish?
Okay.
Because you took some from the cultist.
This is such a terrible item.
It's not terrible.
It really is.
I think the only way it could even be at all useful is if you have that feat that lets you drink it as a move action. Like the quick drinker feat or whatever.
Yeah. So
Then it's
Yeah, it's a
then it's
trade.
kind
Well,
of
it's
okay.
for getting away. It's like if you need to move
But it doesn't
without
even-
provoking.
It doesn't even do that very well because you basically have to take like a full round to get it out and drink it, and then it
Well,
wears off.
you get it out with a move action, do some other standard action, wait to your next turn, then drink it as a standard and move.
I guess, but yeah, I still don't think it's good.
You just have the prehensile tail or the hair, and you can switch
Yeah, that
it
would
so you
work
can pull it
too.
out
Yeah, that would
of
work.
Something you can
But
pull
anyway,
it out
okay,
quicker.
Secret. What does Secret do?
I'm dropping things to the ground so that I make sure that I'm not actually in this predicament this hero lab is telling me I am in. It thinks I'm encumbered. I don't think I'm encumbered. I could be encumbered.
Your armor might be encumbering you.
No, I just have a lot of shit and no bag of holding. Alright, we'll...
The day of shopping will come.
Subtract 3 from this roll. I'm gonna try to escape out. 21?
That wasn't a bad roll. Unfortunately, 21 does not beat its CMD.
I was about to say that was a sense.
I think you're
Oh.
gonna need to have to roll a 20.
Aww.
Yep, you're still in there.
Alright, well I tried.
Finger 'em. Yeah, you tried.
Do I know between adamantium and the bludgeoning resistance, like which is more of a big deal?
They're both a big deal. It has to be adamantine and bludgeoning.
Well, I can't get through that no matter what then, because I can do one or the other. So I already have bludgeoning out, I guess. So I guess I'll just stick with that.
This bone golem has really, really tough bones.
Yeah, apparently they're made out of stone.
You just gotta get you an adamantine gauntlet.
That's the ticket right there.
Yeah, you need to be Vigar.
I'm going to move into a flanking position here, and I'm gonna just full round this guy. None of my spells really help here, so... Well, one of them does. I could use True Strike. That's pretty good, but... I'm gonna bank on not needing it.
Alright.
So I'm gonna start with my gauntlet attacks, and then go from there.
Nice, it's a hit.
I don't even know if this is gonna do any damage, but... Like, I might not even be able to get through
You
the
did
DR
do
with
some
this.
damage.
It's like 2 damage, probably. Alright. I'm gonna do another attack. If nothing else, I'm providing a flank. I think Sister Maria is gonna be our main, like, damage source here. So this one's +6.
I'm pretty
That
sure
is
I
a
can't
miss.
intimidate these things, so, like, I'm not even trying.
Yep, they're immune to any kind of mind-affecting effect.
And then I'll attempt my prehensile hair attack.
Miss.
No, it misses as well. Alright. Well, I'm providing a flank, so...
Alright,
well,
Sister
maybe.
Maria,
I
smash
guess I
it
could
with
move.
your book. Your giant book.
Yep, that's the plan.
Oh yeah, you go before it. Never mind.
Those are 2 good hits. That was a really nice Bane damage on the first one.
Mhm.
Very nice Bane
Yeah.
damage.
Not so good on the second one.
Yeah, but your base damage roll was higher, so it worked out.
Yeah, my 2-hit is pretty silly without flank.
Alright, it's looking heavily damaged from that, like, aggravated assault, that battery that Miss Sister Maria does.
Yeah.
Cormac.
He's just gonna try to hit it twice.
Okay.
And none of that's force. The force is one off my weapon.
So it's all just physical damage.
Yep.
They're still pretty good rolls. You hit it twice. You might actually down it. Haha, yes, you do. You took the kill. Cormac bashes it with his greatsword, which is really just like a giant steel wedge.
Mm-hmm.
And bam, like he takes like arm after arm with it until he swings it through its spine and chops it in half. All right, good job. That was a nice little warm up, right? Nice little simple, fun fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
The bones around you, Kudu, they're not like they're still around you, but they're not moving anymore. So you can effortlessly just like squeeze through them now.
Okay.
All right, lads and lasses, what do you do?
I say to the party, I imagine
guessing
that's
these
not
don't-
what we're looking for.
No.
You could
And I'm
inspect
guessing-
the skull to see if it's royal.
Oh.
We'll
Sure,
do
I
that.
guess.
I will see if it is a royal skull. Do I have knowledge nobility? I do not.
You could appraise.
That's not the right roll.
No, that is not the
I
right
have-
roll.
Just
I have
Rhea
knowledge
jumps
of
for joy.
nobility. I'll try to roll it.
That's a -2 for jumping.
That is indeed a -2 for jumping. I get like I don't
So,
get off the ground.
out of the knowledge nobilities that you guys rolled, none of you think that this is a noble looking skull. If you
Oh,
if
shit.
you knew what to look for, you don't see it.
If you knew.
Fingram, you actually do think the skull is somewhat valuable.
Ooh.
Alright, so it's not a noble
like
skull,
super
but it
valuable.
is like
Valuable.
it's like a merchant's. It's like a rich merchant skull, though.
Alright, alright.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not
It
ghoul
wants to be a
nobility.
noble.
Even
Yeah, or
if-
maybe it is a
maybe
noble
was
skull, but it's not
noble.
ghoul. Yeah. It's a noble
Yeah.
skull, but
Yeah,
it's
so
not a
the-
ghoul
The
nobility
token
skull.
that I used for it doesn't reflect how it like actually looks, but I thought it would be a cool aesthetic if it had like that looking head and 4 arms for its 2 slams. But what it's saying here is that the skull itself has deposits of well, it's partially made up of adamantine. So what you're looking at here is 1,000 gold worth of an adamantine chunk.
So actually, it's useful as raw material.
Yeah. It's what's giving the golem the rest of its adamantine durability. Oh, and also to give you guys experience.
Well, it's a dream adamantine chunk, but I guess I'll take it.
Yeah. You can forge a dream adamantine weapon.
So,
Custom
we
valuable.
actually have a cleric in this game, so it's not remarkably funny, but in another game I'm playing, we have a guy who dipped into cleric just for like an exotic weapon proficiency from a deity.
For a what?
Nice.
Yeah.
A
Exotic
deity's
weapon
weapon.
proficiency.
Yeah. Okay, just for like one
And
specific
I
exotic
keep
weapon.
joking like, we have a cleric, he can do stuff like make water, and he's like, nope. I can only turn my hand into a spider.
He like doesn't have enough wisdom to cast spells.
I think
Yep,
he
you
does.
each gain 2,000 XP for defeating the Guardians.
I feel like they did that in podcast listened to, they had like this NPC that kind of joined the party, and so it kind of became like they passed it around basically as like they take turns controlling the character. But when it came time for him to level up, they're like, one of the players was like, let's put a point in cleric because he had a religious awakening or something. And then they're like looking at it like, this was really a terrible idea. He only has like 11 wisdom. He can barely cast spells. It was fine though.
A
He had,
character
like, a point-
designed to cast spells that doesn't have the score to cast them is always like very amusing.
Yeah. Well, he was like the weirdest character. He had like levels in like
Yeah.
I think he had like
like
levels in
Amara,
rogue, barbarian,
when he swam into the windmill.
and cleric. Like it didn't make any sense. It was the worst. It was the worst. One of the worst builds I've ever seen. But it was
I'll be right back
hilarious.
and go to the bathroom real quick.
And it was an NPC, so like yeah. They're like talking about like, man, we really abused this poor guy, like because he was always like the last one. How they like he'd get like ability damage or something, and then like other party members would, and they'd always just be like, we're healing this other party member. So he'd always have like all the like disabilities and shit. Would like if they didn't have enough resources to remove it, they'd be like, yep, we'll just let it. Yep, he's just gonna deal with it.
I took one of my mod wound weapon potions.
You know what? I have a Cure Light Wounds potion, and this is the Dream World, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have 2 of those. Might as well drink them.
Fun.
Dream adamantine skull. You said it was 1,000 gold.
All right. Yeah, 1,000 gold worth.
Yeah, 1,000 gold.
Which I
worth
think
of
is exactly
adamantine.
enough to make like certain weapons.
Probably is. I don't know if I make a custom weapon. Like, what does it cost to make a like adamantine dagger? Adamantine dagger. Actually, it looks like it might not be, but it's enough to make adamantine.
Oh, it's enough to make light armor. No, never mind.
Yeah.
That's mithril.
It's not really enough
It's
to make much
to make
of anything.
like adamantine
Oh, well.
pointed arrows.
Oh, okay. You need 3,000 to make a weapon.
Yeah.
The arrows.
We're
Arrows
a
you can
third
do.
of the way there.
Yeah, you can make some arrows.
Unless you say that it's enough of the material to make like a light weapon, but you have like the crafting takes the other 2,000 because you need special tools or something.
Right. You might, or it might
Yeah, that
only
could be
need
it
like
too.
1,500. Might only need 1,500. I don't remember exactly how it works, but
Well, you need
yeah,
like an
I
extra
mean,
2,000 gold worth of other high quality.
you can also make
materials to go with the
ammunition out of
adamantine.
it.
But yeah, you find adamantine. It's a chunk that maybe with like other things you could use to make a weapon.
I suppose I shall look around this corner.
Okay. You see.
We each use potions to heal ourselves.
Okay. I'm assuming Kudu's coming with. And don't forget that you have a water elemental now, Kudu.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys see the plaza itself. It is a large cave with strange stone buildings built into the walls. Cracked bones of numerous shapes and sizes cover the floor, piled into grisly, jagged dunes. A solid square building juts from the bones in the center of the plaza, surrounded by a low circular wall of gray stone. And the same like multicolored fungus is lighting everything up here. And the heaps of bones look like they vary in like mass.
So, if I remember correctly, we're supposed to go in here and munchkin our way about, right?
Yeah, that's all the ghouls asked for.
Supposedly, yes, but like I don't know if we. So, so yeah, like the ghouls asked for that, but what we're actually here to do is get a ghoul skull. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Are we
if we can
actually
find
supposed
a
to do what the
skull,
ghouls
we'll
want?
just go with that.
I mean, I'm not particularly attached to the ghouls.
Maybe there's a ghoul royalty skull somewhere in the pile, and we have to deal with whatever the big bad evil thing is in here. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not particularly attached to the ghouls either. Maybe we should go kill the ghouls too.
No love for the ghouls.
They
Looking
don't
back
worship
on it,
Jesus Christ.
is there a roll that we could roll to see if one of the ghouls that we encountered was a royalty? I know there's that one that was like a little different than the others.
Nope.
The one that was different from the others wasn't a ghoul or like an offshoot of a ghoul, I guess. I don't know. It was different.
Is ghoul royalty ghasts?
No.
You're not sure.
Well, we do know there's another place that should have a bunch of skulls. Is the what was it? Mausoleums that they're like fighting for or protecting.
Yep, but yeah, if you guys want to roll me perceptions, I'll keep Sister Maria's there as you guys come in slowly, however you want, exploring around, looking,
Yeah,
keeping
we'll
an eye out.
explore.
Ingram's looking at the skull he just picked up.
How can you tell if it's royal?
I think the first one, it wasn't registering right away, so I pulled that second one because I wasn't sure if it.
Are there
was or-
are these like buildings or something over here? What are these things?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
is this like
I'll
a doorway or what
within the
is this?
description, what you're seeing here, you're seeing solid square buildings that just kind of jut from the bone. Sorry, these buildings that are built into the walls of the cave.
Well, the thing they probably want us to deal with is here, so I'll approach and take a look at that.
Okay.
Cormac will follow.
I'm gonna detect magic on it.
So what you're looking at is a mausoleum. A little one. It's small and squat.
And it's not magical, I guess. I'm
Well,
gonna
actually,
look at
you
it.
are detecting magic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll concentrate then.
You concentrate, and you're detecting magic. One aura.
Well, I'll continue concentrating. I think this is Knowledge Arcana.
You're detecting necromancy. Faint necromancy.
Is
And
it
it is
like on
coming
the
right
building?
from on the doors.
Right
It's
from
coming.
on
So
the door.
to the mausoleum, there are two stone doors on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's upon the doors there is an image carved onto them. It's an image of what looks like a ghoul, but more like the green one that you talked to that was like seemed very intelligent. It's a ghoul with like a long canine like snout, and this carving seems to have a very haughty expression.
Is there something I can do for like spell effect in place, or do I think it's like a magic item?
Roll me a knowledge arcana to identify a spell in place. Okay. You think that there is a untriggered magical trap here. It looks like it is a chilling grasp effect, but it is severely heightened.
Okie dokie. I suppose I will try to dispel that with my tattoo. This is just d20 plus caster level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. That's pretty abysmal. I'll say there's a trap there. I tried to get rid of it.
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to try?
Sure.
You didn't trigger it, did you? Maybe not.
I didn't trigger
Probably,
it.
actually, it definitely is less likely that I succeed, but I'll try.
But you're gonna try anyways. Why not?
Hold on here. Hold on here.
Helpful.
Something gonna happen
Some
before I get
rounds
to.
have gone by. Yeah, so something's gonna happen here.
Oh, okay.
It's probably fine because my dispel
No one
check
saw
would have
this
been
thing
even worse.
because it's
Fine, 'cause I'm just
its
gonna be
stealth was
dazed.
so high. But it was hiding behind the mausoleum very well, and now its gangly body moves from beyond it.
Is
gonna
that
take a
ghoul
5.
royalty, Sister Maria asks?
It's gonna take a
No,
5
that's
foot
the thing
step
that
and make
ghouls
an
told us to
attack
kill. Or
on,
one of those things.
Cormac. It bites at Cormac.
I'm not sure if that's royal, though. It still could be.
It's not even a ghoul. It's what the ghouls want us to kill.
Right, but it could be
Let's
royal.
use
Actually, it doesn't
initiative.
bite you. It's going to... It tries to claw at you, but this isn't just any claw.
Yeah, he knows what's coming.
Does a... So a 35, I'm sure, beats your CMD, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take some damage here. You take... Ouch. You take 13 points of damage. And... it sends you flying. An awesome blow. How much does it beat your CMD by? The 35?
CMD's 19, so
Oh, beat it by a lot then.
Beats it by 16, right?
A 16, so yeah, you
Yeah.
go flying another 15 feet away from it. Okay. Now, okay, good. I see you guys all rolled initiatives.
did I take any damage from flying?
No, you just took the damage from. You didn't collide with anything, so you just took damage from the claw.
Okay.
So that these things are actually colloquially well known enough. especially to dwarves, because these things are monstrosities that dwell within like underground places. That these are called gugs.
Okay.
They don't have any outstanding defenses, except they are immune to disease and poison. Um, they have 4 claws, because you can't see it on the token, but this thing has 4 arms.
Oh,
It has
fun.
a bite. They have a long reach, because they're like gangly and shit. And those claws are made for rending.
Fun.
Oh wow, that awesome blow actually should have been a higher CMB check. This thing has like improved bull rush and greater bull rush.
Oh.
Okay,
So it probably would have knocked me
on its
into the
turn.
pillar.
It might have. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. It was still kind of far. All right. Who's closest here? Fengrim. You take 1 more point of damage on your prone,
Okay.
and then it 5 foot steps back. Actually, no. It can. That was just a standard action. It can like fully move.
It wants to,
It
yeah.
moves around over here.
Mm.
It goes like this way. Kudu.
Nice. Well, Uh,
It has -2 AC and doesn't have the same reach.
You are currently out of its reach. Unless it has-
um,
Unless it was lunging for 20-foot of reach, and it had reach on me anyway, it was lunging for no reason. I'm guessing we would notice that.
I'm going to first see if it takes damage. I'm going to move, and then.
Okay.
Am I still 30 feet?
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
barely,
Yep, you
but
are.
you are.
Perfect. And I'm gonna blast it and see if it takes.
Ah,
cold
energy
damage.
blast! No, my only weakness.
I'm not even buffed up right now. I gotta take a bunch of burn for that to happen. I'm the weak waterbender right now. Just you wait and see. I'll be strong.
You
Later
hit
in the
it,
day.
and it looks like you deal all of your damage.
Nice.
It finally all goes through.
I can start burning myself.
I don't believe something is actually like able to take damage from cold in this campaign. That's incomprehensible
It hurts
to me.
it, and it looks pretty upset about that. Finger.
Two guys over here just hit it for really hard damage with ranged attacks, so it's probably after them more than anyone else at the moment.
Right.
Yep.
So I had to buff their ACs.
This is gonna be very scary. Kudu, it did not like that nasty cold shot. It roars and it just comes barreling at you like in a
Alright.
charge.
Okay.
It's going
Close
to
and
actually
personal?
bull rush you though.
Ah, so that's why it's going up next to it. Normally a charge
How
go
much?
right up to your range, but
How much
Yup.
does a? That's 40. No, it's 14 plus 24. No, yeah, okay. So that's 38. How much does a 38 beat your CMD by?
oh, I forgot I have a bonus for Bull Rush because of Dwarf.
Yeah, especially against creatures that are larger than you, I think.
Yeah, not that it would have mattered that much, but maybe it would have stopped me from being knocked prone. I don't know. Probably not. It beat me by a lot.
It might have made it to where you didn't hit the wall, though.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about, but I think it would have. I think it still would have knocked me into the wall because it would have only been like it would have beat me still by like 14 or something.
Has it rolled yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It rolled a 38 total. So how much does that
Okay.
beat your CMD by?
Oh, I think my CMD is 19. So, 9?
Okay, so 38 minus 19 by 19. Wait, hold on. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So that means it's gonna push you 20 feet total.
Fun. Against the wall.
Pushes you over, yeah, against the wall. And it's gonna follow you.
It can follow through people.
I think it's just going around him.
Yeah, it's just going around Cormac.
It works that way though? Okay.
Well, he's came in from like this angle, so yeah, he can kind of keep going, like next to him. There's enough space for him to fit through here.
Just goes. No, it can't be going by my. Yeah, it's going by my con. Okay. So, what level are we again? 8. Alright. So at 12. So I gotta concentrate to cast, apparently. Okay, I succeed. I cast Slick underneath it, so
Ooh.
DC 15 reflex.
Alrighty.
Directly underneath it, all 4 squares.
It's a good thing that this thing's reflex is not that high. It fails.
Boom!
Hooray!
Like, it is big and
Sit down,
strong, but it is
motherfucker.
not like it does not have good balance. It's like, like its arms flail, and it's never been on like an icy slick surface. So yeah, but it tumbles. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, Finger, back to you.
the elemental
Um,
might charge in and attack him
Oh.
now he's on the ground.
Is it? Does it have to take an action to come out of you?
Oh, he's always out now. So,
okay.
so the upgrade to the familiar no longer like goes within me, kind of thing.
Oh, he's always there. Okay,
Yeah.
didn't know that. Let me go find him. But
want
yeah,
me to wait
Finger,
for a
go
second
ahead. Or do you wanna? Yeah, is it gonna do something? Should I go grab it?
Yeah, he's gonna charge and attack now that
okay,
it's on
I'll
the
wait
ground.
Where the hell did I put him?
So let's see here.
Means I get
Because I
to
gave him
decide
to
if I
you
want
one
to.
time, right?
Yeah, once when we fought in the last Dreamscape, we used it one point
With
against
a 20
the
hit, it's prone.
spiders.
Oh, I see. I found it.
I think it might get attack opportunity though as it comes in if it has to go within
Oh yeah,
5 feet
it
though.
definitely is. There you go. Do you have it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he can take an attack opportunity on it. It's fine.
Yep, it's going to. But does a 20 hit its prone AC? Let's see. Yes, it does.
Yay! Okay, I'll roll my damage.
This thing is definitely going to, even with its -4, I think
Wait,
it
I'm
slaps it pretty
hasted
hard.
too, huh?
You are, yeah.
Well, the elemental was with me, so.
I mean, yeah. I guess if it was like right next to you that whole time, I don't know. Where?
If it was there, then it'll have haste. It's a
Yeah.
26 to hit with its bite, and it deals
Yeah.
14 points of damage to the elemental,
Okay.
and it does 13.
Yeah.
Okay, nice little hit. Okay, Finger.
So do I want to gamble on whether or not it has combat reflexes? I don't think I do. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna animate my hair and use that as my only attack. I'm gonna have it be my primary attack for now. I'm gonna cast Disfiguring Touch, and I'm gonna move up and try to touch it with Disfiguring Touch with my beard from 10 feet away.
Okay.
So I cast, move up 5 feet, try to deliver this spell. So it's just gonna be versus touch AC, his prone touch AC, and this should be
And then
Okay.
my haste attack, I'm gonna pugnacious it. I'm gonna make have it act as if it's one size category larger. I'm gonna roll it
Okay.
separately from the die from.
Go ahead. And both those attacks missed, unfortunately, even though it's prone. But that one hits.
All right, so that was my pugnacious attack, and just give me a sec to switch the dice.
That definitely hits. That's an impressive plus to hit now. You've got.
Yeah, I have a lot of buffs on me. I have Divine Favor, Heroism, I'm flanking,
Haste.
Okay.
Haze.
Jesus, that's
The
a
damage goes
that's
through.
a monster to hit.
Yeah. I have a lot of buffs on me right now. Ken's
From
Ketamine
where
has
it is
come.
on the ground, it's going to attack you, Sister Maria.
Oh, fun.
I get numbers like that, but it involves some doing Magus things, aka True Strike. True Strike and then full attack action with spell combat.
I'll maybe get that high of rolls once I get to like level like
Yeah.
15.
You could probably do it right now if you did the same sort of
Okay.
thing as Sister Maria with a lot of buffs.
Yeah,
How much
yeah, I
does
could.
how much does 36 beat your CMD by?
36 beats my CMD by 11.
Okay. Then it awesome blows you this direction. And you collide with the wall.
So an extra d6 and knocked prone.
You take 11 points of damage from the claw, with an additional 5 points from colliding with the wall, and you are prone. And then it's gonna provoke and get up.
I'm gonna hit it with my beard. Like you do. 16 versus prone AC?
16 does not hit its prone AC.
Darn. That was
How
a
about
pretty
the
low roll,
elemental?
though.
Because it's within melee range of the elemental.
You could do it, Elemental. I believe in you.
Wait, what? What happened?
It's standing up.
Oh, okay. Uh, because we charged last round, does that mean we still have our charge?
No. You have the AC penalty. So you get to keep that at least.
Aw. Yeah. Okay. Let me, get my little critter here. That should just still be the same roll. So this is gonna be an 8. Nope. That probably didn't do it, did it?
Nope. So that is just its turn. It awesome blows Sister Maria away and then stands up. Good, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to 5-foot step back. The slick goes away.
And then you reapply it. No. Maybe.
I could, technically. Nothing says I can't.
Could also just blast it. It's not sure which is better, honestly.
I'm gonna take 2 burn to enhance my blast as well. So, and then I have haste on. This might make some changes to the numbers I produce. Okay. Oh right, I'm doing this all in Hero Lab and not on this thing. I'm just gonna manually roll. Sometimes it's just easier. Does that hit its touch?
Yes, and this is a ranged attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to provoke and it's going to attack you. But you do hit it.
Okay.
This thing has garbage touch. It has a lot of minuses now, so does a 19 hit you?
No.
It misses! The
Yay.
debuffs have accrued value.
Woohoo! I do 28 damage. And then, the elemental
Ow.
is going to punch at it.
16 does not hit. The elemental could have had glory here. It's that hurt now.
Aww.
The gates were open.
Alright.
He was
that's
being
my
called to Valhalla, but he was found wanting.
Oh, the elemental was
Alright,
flanking.
finger him.
Did an 18 hit?
18 does not hit.
Oh, wow.
He was pretty
Alright.
far off the mark.
I
Wait.
think.
He's hasted. He has a second attack.
Second chance. A second chance.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, dang it.
Aw.
No, he misses.
Alright, I'm gonna use a swift action to enhance Red Destiny, and I'm gonna switch my beard back to being a secondary attack this time. I'm gonna 5 foot up next to this thing, and I'm gonna full round him. So the enhancement bonus I'm gonna put on it, I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna enhance it to just have like a frost burst weapon on it. So if I crit, it does extra damage, but whatever.
Alright.
Mostly I just want the frost damage on it.
It's fancy.
I actually don't think frost burst is very good, but might as well use it. So first I get first attack with Red Destiny. Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
A 23. That's a good roll, but frighteningly enough, that misses.
Okay. Another attack.
That hits the 26. Nice.
Okay, second D6 is cold damage.
Alright, and that's the hit that does it. You don't kill it,
Alright.
but you do down it. It staggers back, and like this big lumbering giant that it is, it falls back. Its wounds too much for it to bear. It lets
Okay.
out like an echoing "Ah!" sound that just reverberates through the cavern.
They know we're here. Or at least he died.
Alright, what do you guys do? You're out of combat.
This thing is I guess since especially since I'm a dwarf and I have a natural hatred for it, I'm gonna coup de grace it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You do you.
So let's see.
I'm gonna
Let me
stand
figure
up.
out my coup de grace. Coup de grace damage is
It's basically a confirmed crit.
yeah. It's that, and if that isn't enough to kill him outright, he gets to make a fort save of DC like 33 or something.
Like impossible saves to make.
No, well
Yeah.
that just outright kills him. That's enough damage to
Because
put him negative.
yeah, that I gotta use the icy burst after all. God, I'm so
Yay.
You
smart.
did. At least he's no longer cursed.
At least he's no longer cursed. That's true.
Yeah, this thing definitely made like a lot of noise, like yelling and roaring and like thrashing about, knocking people around.
No.
and supposedly
Yeah,
there's
one
more
of these
these.
things is one of these things is already a problem.
But
Oh, are there more of
Maybe-
these?
Maybe.
supposedly that's what
Well,
we
the
came here was
ghouls
to
are
fight a
kind
bunch of
at
these
war
things.
with them.
Yeah, they're like, go kill all of the gugs in that
They said
necropolis
kill
or whatever. And we're
anything
like,
but ghouls, so they don't really care what we kill. Honestly.
well, yeah.
I have a
I
feeling
mean, yeah, but-
that there's a ghoul royalty skull in here, and somebody needs to just take the.
It's like this
Very-
many more gugs.
Oh no! Except for they're all dead.
Oh no, but they're all dead, so it's
Those
okay.
are all dead.
I can
Gug
attempt
corpses
to.
rain from the sky.
Oh man. I guess I can attempt to dispel that myself now.
Yep, you
So
can try.
we'll see. Maybe I'll roll good.
Ooh, a
That's better
23.
than. I think that's better than what you rolled, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 13. I rolled a 5.
It's probably like caster level like
That
15 or
is
something though.
enough.
Oh,
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 sweet!
nice.
I did it! I'm on fire
DC was
today.
21.
nice.
I can't do anything wrong.
You
Alright,
dispel the
well,
magical trap.
alright, it's gone, I think. I used detect magic to confirm. Um, and I don't detect any other magic, but then again, this thing is probably thick enough that there could be something magic inside of it that I wouldn't know about. Probably.
I'm open the doors.
Okay, you throw open the doors.
I'm gonna peer around inside.
I'm gonna drink a potion
Alright,
since.
you peer inside.
I have a bunch of Cure Light Wounds potions. And they're real potions, and we're in the dream world, so I'll get them back later.
What you see inside this little mausoleum is a stone throne, and upon it is a skeleton.
I cast Detect Undead.
Hold on. The skeleton has a skull that is similar to the shape of the head that is on the mausoleum doors. It's like this elongated, like snout canine like skull.
I actually don't cast
And
that because I don't have that spell.
and in still grasped in its skeletal hand is what looks like some kind of scepter.
I guess that's the skull we need. I'm gonna detect magic on it.
You cast detect magic, and you do detect magic.
On the scepter.
If you narrow your focus, yes, you actually detect magic coming from the scepter, but nothing on the
Nice.
skull.
Well, I mean, maybe the skull's not magic.
Do we know
Maybe
from
it's
our
just royal.
research, like, how to identify the skull of ghoul royalty, or do we just know it's here?
You weren't really told like any identifying qualities. Okay, so
Maybe we should have done more research.
Hmm.
you are detecting that this the aura coming off of this thing is strong.
And do I know
You
what
don't know
skull
its
it is?
type though. It seems like there's multiple schools involved here, like enchantment
Okay.
and necromancy.
Hmm,
It's a strong,
fuck
varied
it.
aura.
Let's spellcraft it. I don't know what it is.
You have no idea what it is.
I take the skull.
Okay, you reach forward and take the skull. It kind of like it doesn't pop right off. You gotta like jiggle it a bit and then. What else do the rest of you do? Like Kudo in the back here.
Oh, I just watch them. I don't really know much about magic.
Okay. What about you, Cormac?
The scepter is
burns.
magical, I tell Fangro.
Burns a second level spell
I'll
to heal
go.
himself.
Okay.
I'll go. So let's see. I just only detect magic from that. It could be cursed, I suppose. Um. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna try to spellcraft it anyway.
Go ahead.
Um. So yeah, I
And
touch
while
it,
he's
try to
doing that,
spellcraft it.
Kudu and Cormac, why don't you guys give me perception rolls, and maybe one for your elemental too? Well, that's a good spellcraft. I think you get it with that. It's pretty close. Was that with identify?
No, that's just with normal detect magic. I don't have identify prepared.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
Hold on one second.
I don't even know if I have identify like, in my spellbook. Honestly, let me check.
I don't think it's on your spell list.
Ooh.
So, you identify this this scepter. This is actually a rod, but it is also a scepter.
Okay.
This rod is made of metal and is thick. It has a flanged ball at one end and 6 stud-like buttons along its length. And pushing any of the rod's buttons is an action equivalent to drawing a weapon, and the rod itself weighs 10 pounds. It's pretty heavy.
All right.
So these following spell-like functions of this rod can be used once per day. 1. You can use Hold Person upon a touched creature, if the wielder so commands. So what you would do is you would use the power, and then succeeded a melee touch attack to activate it. You can use Fear upon all enemies viewing it. That is a standard action. You can also use it to deal 2d4 hit points of damage to an opponent on a successful touch attack with a will save. And cure the wielder of the same amount of damage. So it's kind of
Ooh,
like
I
a
think I
vampiric
found
touch.
this in Hero Lab.
Yep.
Is this a
And
rod of lordly
in its
might?
normal form, it can be used as a +2 mace. And when button 1 is pushed, the rod becomes a +1 flaming longsword.
Yeah, this seems
A
really
blade like
powerful.
springs from the ball. When button 2 is pushed, the rod becomes a +4 battle axe. When
Jeez.
button 3 is pushed, it becomes a +3 short spear or a +3 long spear.
Like either one, I get a pick when I push it
You get to
somehow.
pick one. Mhm.
Okay. Or okay.
When button 4 is pushed, a spike that can anchor in stone is extruded from the ball, while the other end sprouts 3 sharp hooks. And like you can basically use this to like put it somewhere, and it can hold like it can bear a lot of weight on it. So you can kind of use it to like climb and stuff.
Okay.
Let's see.
So it's the Batman worth of, like, it's Batman's utility belt in a weapon.
Yeah, and when the last button is pushed, the rod indicates magnetic north and gives the wielder knowledge of its approximate depth beneath the surface or
Oh,
height
okay.
above it.
So it's also a compass. But wait, there's
Yeah.
more.
But yeah, okay, so
This
like
is totally
those are
Batman's
all the
fucking utility
qualities you
belt.
identify about it, but out of characters that you guys can all read this at your discretion, this is a rod of lordly might.
Yeah. I actually found it. I was like, well, it's probably a
I'll
rod,
be
and
right back.
it was. I actually found it as you were reading it. And I'm like, hey, here it is. So cool.
An extremely
Um,
powerful magical item.
Yeah, of course we only have it in the dream world, but it's definitely better than the
But,
scimitar.
if this skeleton is clutching a ring of lordly might, just maybe it might be a royal ghoul skeleton.
Might have been, yeah. As I said before, all skulls, it turns out, are skeleton skulls.
But are they royal?
Really?
I'm
Yeah, 'cause at
pretty
first I was
sure this is
disappointed.
a skull of ghoul royalty.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I guess the question is, do we want to continue on helping the ghouls, or are we just gonna be like, ah, fuck them?
Yeah, fuck them.
The second one.
Ah, fuck them.
Okay, so with those perceptions, all three of you can either see or hear a lot of like marching coming from this direction, and you can see that it's like a small troop of ghouls. They'll be upon you and around. What do you guys do? It doesn't look like they're coming like charging you or like hostile, but they're marching towards this area.
Well, I come out with this, rod, I guess. Is there a way I can, like, put this in here that it's... I don't know. I'll just make, like, a... Try to figure out a good way to label it, is, like, it's... that we don't actually have it, like...
I put the
When I did a
skull in
custom
the
scimitar, I
backpack.
was allowed to name it Dream Scimitar. Like, I've been doing that with a lot of valuables, just name it, like, Dream
Just-
such and such.
Just put a
But-
G next to it, or a D.
I
next to
can't
it.
edit the name because this is a specific item, though, so I'm gonna have to, like... What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a container.
I think you can name them. Though there's like
No,
a
there's no
spot
way
to
for me
name
to
things.
do it on there. Not for this, because it's not a custom item. But what I can do is I can make a container in my gear tab. Custom location, there we go. And then I can write, in that custom location, I can write dream stuff. And that's probably the best way to do that.
I just have it's on my notes. Like,
Oh, that
all
makes
of my
things a lot
Dream World
easier.
stuff.
So, there we go. Okay, that'll be it. And then I could just, so I can do that with the Dream Adamantine Skull. I can category, dream stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons, Lord of Might. Dream stuff.
Dreamstar.
I feel like either me or Cormac could probably use the Rod of Lordly Might pretty decently.
Yeah. Oh, Cormac, like,
I
here's
cannot-
what it is, and he's like foaming at the mouth.
Yeah,
All those weapons in one. I don't know if he has
Yeah,
access
yeah.
to all the weapons though. I'd have to look it up to see if he can use.
You're
all those
probably
weapons.
not proficient in Battle Axe or Flaming Longsword. But the spears and
Well, I keep
Light
forgetting
Mace
to
would
use.
be.
Well, I keep forgetting to use is I have the ability that gives me. I can use a feat to be proficient with it for a certain.
You have like
number of
martial
rounds.
flexibility.
Yeah, my domain ability. I just keep
Yeah.
forgetting to use it.
So yeah, I asked a question. The ghouls are coming up here. Like they're probably. You think they're going to be mad? Do we want to just get out of here?
Yeah, I think they're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
say we just get
We're
out
Tomb
of it.
Raiders, basically.
So yeah, I think we're just going to try to wake up.
Okay, then everybody can give me a concentration check to try and wake yourselves up. If you want to injure yourself and increase the chance, then let me know and then do so. Remember, it's 2d6 points of damage, self-inflicted, to increase your to decrease the DC. Every 2d6 decreases it by 1.
Concentration.
I'll do-
What again? I always forget.
Wisdom plus caster
Caster
level for
level
you.
plus wisdom
Plus
modifier.
casting stat.
And if you don't have a casting stat, it's just your hit die plus your charisma modifier.
I think we all have casting stats technically.
No,
So-
I have only 0.
Well, but earlier you did a concentration with Constitution, right? So could that like that's If that's technically your casting
no,
stat,
I
could
mean,
you?
I have a +2 in my wisdom, I guess I forgot, but yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be able to use wisdom because you don't cast off of that.
It's okay. She succeeds.
Oh, I guess I use
anyway.
my
No,
con then,
that's not the same thing.
because that's my casting stat.
That's what
Yep,
I was saying.
that's the stat.
I feel like that's what you actually should be using. I know earlier you were using charisma,
So do I
but
use my
like
wisdom
nat
plus
20.
my...
plus your caster level.
I think the nat 20 is the elementals perception.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I know you could also just use your character level plus charisma, which actually there's another a weird edge case where you would
I
want to
don't
do
wake
that
up.
even if like paladins would want to do that. I'm gonna do 46 damage to myself to decrease my DC. Of course I
Okay.
rolled like 19, so that's pretty cool. So I do a lot of damage to myself, but I'm gonna and don't tell me the results because I have a reroll ability I can potentially use. I'm not gonna reroll that.
I'll do 66 damage.
All right.
So Kudu's gonna be left
Ah,
behind.
nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You could just reattempt the concentration check, and hopefully the ghouls don't kill you.
Hmm.
That was my damage.
Right. I guess
So
you
you're
could still
reducing
fail
the
your.
DC by 3. Now roll your
Yeah.
concentration check.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. How about Cormac?
I rolled a 29.
Oh, you did. 29. So yeah, everybody but Kudu vanishes.
Wait, which one? Actually, wait, which one was Kudu's concentration roll?
I'm confused
You
about
have
the
a
formula. What
really
the fuck is the
negative
fucking
charisma
formula?
score?
It's
It's
like
your
it's like
caster
casting
level
dice,
plus
spell
your.
defensively.
Yeah, it's like casting a spell defensively.
Well, that's what I kept asking, and you guys kept just saying, like... Anyways, everybody kept talking over each other.
Well,
and I
you're.
couldn't...
It's because you were saying like something about your wisdom, and I'm like, that doesn't apply to you because you don't cast with wisdom.
Well, you were saying my highest...
The reason.
Well, my wisdom is my highest mental stat, is what I was saying.
No,
It's
Matt-
not. It doesn't take.
It isn't based off of that. It's based off your casting stat. Or if you don't have a casting stat, it's your charisma.
So I rolled a 17.
Like for example, if you're a fighter, or there's a weird edge case. If you're playing a paladin,
I
your
rolled a
caster level is
17.
4 lower, so you're probably better off doing it like a non-caster.
Okay. Well, if it's a 17 and you didn't voluntarily hurt yourself at all, then do you voluntarily hurt yourself?
Not on that attempt, no.
Okay. Then yeah, Kudu's the only one that doesn't wake up.
Just try again, right? But and hope that you succeed before the ghouls show. Oh nope, they're already here.
Yeah, I said you had a round.
It's okay. You can still do it while they're here too. It's just gets sketchier.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, the ghouls show up, and they immediately look at Kudu and address Kudu. One of them. They
Who
kind
can't
of like
speak with
swarm
them.
around the Gug,
It's
and
gotta be
like,
terrifying.
they start eating at its flesh and tearing at it. And the other ghoul looks to you like it's difficult to tell, but it looks like he is simply just talking to you. But there's growls and snarls mixed in there with its language. So you don't know that it's thanking you.
Uh-huh.
But its eyes like drift towards the open doors of the mausoleum, and it like on all fours like it bolts over towards it and sees that the skeleton has been defiled and
Oh,
looks
I'm trying to get
angrily
myself out
at
before,
you.
like, that even happens.
Yeah, okay, so on this round you may try to do it again because like all the ghouls now are looking at you with like their natural frowns and angry faces.
Bye-bye!
Yeah, what happens is the ghouls like are running to pounce you, but you concentrate hard enough and get out of there just in
Peace
time.
out. Oh, so
And
what
they
happens
kind of
with
do
the
like
elemental?
a
Does the elemental need to make his own check, or how are we gonna
no,
handle
because
that?
he's part of your
He's
psyche.
part of you.
I guess, but he doesn't go into my mind anymore. He's like, I don't know.
They do
Yeah.
whatchamacallit. Yeah, he poofs with you, and
Okay.
like the ghouls do like a cartoony like lunging, and then they all like hit their heads against each other as you vanish.
Yay! Kudu, when she comes to, she'll tell you that, oh, they're not very happy about that, but, oh well.
Yep. You guys wake up. It is deep during the night, but Jane Jane is there to welcome you back to the waking world, and you guys may rest. It's still nighttime. So, assuming you do rest, I'll say that it goes to day 13.
So we have, let's see. We have the Viscount Signet Ring. We have the skull. We have the Captain's Tricorn. What we're missing are the... Do we have the Night Hag's Heartstone?
No.
No.
We learned something about that, though, I think.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
decided not to
no, we didn't.
pursue it because you weren't here.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's your research project, so we figured you would
Oh, that's
continue
my
when you got
research
back.
project.
Yeah, so that's why we
Okay.
researched the ghoul skull instead. And then we took it took us like 2 tries to get everything on that.
And we still need the purple mottled fur and the red webbed foot.
Mm-hmm.
So we're more than halfway there, I think.
Yeah, you guys are trailblazing it. Oh, I almost forgot to
Alright.
give you experience for the Gug. That thing's worth a lot. A lot by itself. Alright, it's 2400 more XP for defeating the Gug.
Whew. Yay.
Okie dokie. So if I remember correctly, the Night Hag's Heartstone is like a specific like powerful magical item that a Night Hag has and attunes to. And if you take it away from her, like she loses some of her magical powers or something. Is that correct?
Yeah,
And
it
it's like a
pisses him off
5,000
too.
gold piece gem. And if we don't, like its power wanes. Well, it's away from the hag. But I think this one lasts like a month
Yeah.
after it's taken from the hag or the hag is killed.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Okay. I don't have that in my notes. That's just from memory.
So it's kind of up to you how you want to deal with that. If you think time might actually be an issue, you could go after it last.
I think we're gonna go after that one last, just in case. Did we do any research on the blue and purple mottled fur?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna... Next... We've awoken the next day, yes?
I don't know.
Yes.
Did we?
You are arrested.
But
and you
did we?
awoken.
Alright.
I guess I am going to do research on the blue and purple mottled fur.
Alright, you want to give me a knowledge... what is it? Knowledge geography, knowledge nature.
Are those the only two? Well, I can't
Oh,
do research
or knowledge
on
planes.
that one. Oh, I can do the planes.
I think planes is on all of them.
Yeah, I can help with knowledge planes.
Same here.
Not it.
Those are your two researchers.
Sorry, just two. Forgot.
Yeah, it's only two that can help on these. You can have two secondary researchers.
Right. So yeah.
That's what the two other NPCs are here for. Like if the PCs absolutely don't have anybody that can do these checks, they can pay the other two scholars to do work for them.
It's the butcher.
Like, we have the money to do that.
Like if it's just a party of 4 fighters and all they have is knowledge fighter, then they can pay the NPCs.
Yeah, and you probably
so-
there's probably you wouldn't be able to maybe do it right away. You might have to wait until later on, where there probably be some money making opportunities later in the journey.
You succeed, Mantis. Go ahead and roll me a 1d12 plus your intelligence. Pretty
That's
good.
my mod, not my score, right?
Your mod, yeah. You chip away at a good chunk of of the information. The first thing you learn is, according to a naturalist's papers, felines with blue and purple tails are called pards, and they can be found in the Dreamland's enchanted wood.
So we need a pard tail.
Mm-hmm. And that's the information you get for today.
Okay.
Do you guys do anything else that day or that night?
No, I do my usual drawing, painting.
I am going to pray for forgiveness for stealing.
From stealing from the ghouls.
Okay. Yeah, there's no Dreamlands excursion you want to go on?
Do we have any reason to maybe go back to the Oasis? I can't think of any.
No.
Not unless you want to feed your unicorn.
Do you even need to
Either
feed
that
it?
or we could try to identify that sword again. The one that's hidden that we can identify.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go do that. Sure, let's do that.
Let's see if we can roll better this time.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be a I'll be up for that. I don't have anything like identify or anything like that though to help out, unfortunately.
I'll see if I do. I don't know if I have access to that or not.
Maybe we could check and see if these scholars on the ship have scrolls of identify. I'm gonna ask
Unfortunately,
them.
they are not magically inclined scholars.
Damn it! What the hell kind of scholars are these? I throw them
They're
off the
regular
boat.
scholars.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually do that.
God. Not this.
I pick them up with my beard and throw them off the boat.
I got
You're
something.
useless.
I don't understand it. Get rid of it.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast.
Okay.
I think we're only going to do that, so I'm gonna just apply my heroism buff, and I'm gonna roll my spellcraft. That's a mighty spellcraft roll.
Yeah, it is. You want to roll another one just for shits and giggles?
Well, wouldn't we still have to do the ritual? I don't want to like. Say
Well, that's what
we-
he's
No,
doing.
I don't. No,
never mind.
We did the ritual. Like, you
Right.
said we don't have to do the ritual to go to the Caravanserai.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing for a second. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I was
Then you
I was
guys go
assuming that we
there.
were already there, and I was just going up and identifying that rusty sword. That's
Yep.
not actually
Yeah,
a rusty sword.
you guys go there. You find the thing because you know where you hit it.
Mhm.
I think that's actually too high.
There you go. You guys are right here.
Alright, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, that is too
Uh,
high.
You
so
guys
that's a
are
35.
back here. A 35. Okay. You look at it, you pick it up, you handle it, you cast detect magic, and you know that like its aura is being hidden by something else. And
Oh,
that is
right.
enough.
I needed to.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is enough.
Is
Go ahead.
that
It might be. Usually with this sort of spell, if you just makes the DC harder.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were resorting to like trying to dispel the other the hiding aura because you guys couldn't hit the spellcrafts last time.
Right, but this time you might have.
But this is high enough. Okay, are you ready for this?
Sure.
I was actually expecting you guys to find this like on your first foray in here, but you just completely skipped this room.
Mhm.
It wasn't a boss. We don't go to boss unless it's a boss. We don't go to it first.
This is true. Thou shalt always take care of boss first.
Thou shall always go directly to the boss and fight it first with no preparation.
Just
All right,
to
so
keep things difficult.
you look at this, and right now, like its appearance is still kind of hidden because it still has this other like hiding magical aura on it. But you kind of see it for a moment for what it truly is, Sister Maria. You pass your hand over this longsword, and like its edge like is shimmering and wavering. It's the weapon's edge has this like gleam of deadly power, and you feel like a subtle pull towards like your hand and to your body, like from this thing. This is a +1 Vorpal longsword.
Oh my
Jeez,
Holy shit.
gosh. Vorpal.
that's insanely valuable.
Yeah.
Although Vorpal is a definitely overpriced enhancement for when it comes to like
Yeah.
crafting them. But finding one that's already Vorpal,
But
like
to
there's no
everyone
downside
else,
to
it
it.
looks like a rusty longsword.
It's pretty good against demi-liches, I hear.
Yeah, it is actually. It is specifically good
Wrong
against those.
world.
And Is it Jabberwockies or is it
Yep, Jabberwocks.
That's correct as well. Yeah.
They fear Vorpal weapons. For they know it is their bane.
Vorpal only triggers on a nat 20 though, and like not just any crit.
Yep, it has to be a natural 20.
Yeah. Otherwise, people
Oh,
would just
I
get
can't
Vorpal
use
scimitars.
this.
It's like an insanely feast or famine ability. But when it
Yeah.
hits, I'm sure it's very satisfying.
It's
Uh,
the best way to use it is combine it with a luck cleric that can give you the reroll ability, so you can increase your chances to fish for 20s.
yeah, but you have to have the luck cleric like following you around.
Oh yeah, I know. Or using spectral hand or something like that somehow.
Yeah.
Or if it is wielded by a luck cleric that has proficiency with longswords.
No. Like the luck cleric.
No, because it takes a standard action for
it
him to
takes a
do it.
standard
So
action.
yeah, so what he's got to do is he's got to
Okay.
basically go around every turn and be like, until the end of until like for the next turn, every time you roll a d20, you roll it twice and take the highest of the two. Like it's a really good ability, but it's a touch ability. So and it takes a standard action and it'll last for 1 round. So basically,
Yeah.
it's really super taxing on your action economy, but it deserves to be because it's an insanely good ability because it applies to saves, attack rolls, skill checks. Like
Yeah.
it's
Like if you
really
make a
good.
full round, everything happens twice.
Yeah, you roll all of the attacks twice. It's effect. I mean, mathematically, it's similar to getting a plus
A
5
+5.
to your attacks. Yes,
Yeah.
it's similar to getting a plus 5, and yeah,
But
and the other thing that's
it
nice about it
stacks
is it
the odds towards the 20.
yeah
The 20
it
is
turns
your most
your
likely
distribution exactly. So your mode is actually a 20. Mode's the one that's I think it's mode. If I'm remembering my statistics or whatever averages. But yeah. So it's really good. I mean that's the thing that's one of the things that's annoying about it. The advantage system is that a lot of people don't understand how the math works and don't realize how good advantage is in fifth edition. But
It's
anyway,
insanely good. That's why I hate it.
yeah.
And it's just like
Well,
in
because the
5e,
problem
they're
is
like, if it seems like a situation where the player's being smart or like you want to give them some kind of bonus, just give them advantage because
yeah,
actual number bonuses don't exist.
they give it's weird that they have. So what's weird about it is that they have a system like Advantage that's equivalent to a +5 in a system that runs off of bonded accuracy, which is keeping the numbers down. Like it makes Advantage even better in 5e than it is in Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, it's super strong.
Because in Pathfinder the numbers are like really big anyway, so it's like whatever. +5 eventually gets to a point where it's like it's still really fucking good, but like it's not as like it could still not even be useful if your numbers are too low.
Yeah, the scaling does drop off after a moment. It becomes less good
Yeah, in
at higher
Pathfinder, but
tiers.
in fifth edition, it's always going to be good.
It's always like
Um,
insane.
so yeah, that's.
Because like your
I mean,
maximum bonus is like +11 or something, right?
Like +7 is like an insanely high bonus to your rolls.
Right, but I think
Yeah.
your proficiency bonus maxes out at 6. And
Yeah,
then
and then
your stats
like the
max out at
highest stat you can
+5.
have is a 20 for a +5. So +11
Yeah.
is like the absolute max I think you can have in any roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Anyway,
I
that's
hand
our
this
fifth
to,
edition balance
Fingrim.
discussion.
Woo!
Okay. And I'm like,
Yeah, you found
this
a
is a
cool
Rester
weapon.
Shard. Actually, maybe I know what it is now that Sister Maria has told me. Maybe I can sense through it
Sister
as
Maria
well with
knows
my
what it
detect
is.
magic.
Does Sister Maria tell everyone?
Yeah, I think he just did.
Yeah.
I might know anyway. I
got
rolled
Fingrim.
pretty good on my spellcraft as well. That might be too low though.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe it's like 35 or something. That's actually close to my highest possible roll. Oh, we both rolled 19s. That's funny.
Yeah. Like, I had turned this buff on and off in Roll20, and it was like, you now have +4 to skills. I'm like, this seems
Oh,
a little bit high.
this should normally be 35 if I didn't have energy drain. But
Yeah, so it was actually a 35 with
okay.
heroism.
Yep, you guys did it. You found the Vorp. You found a Vorpal weapon.
Still
Alright,
not
I don't
going
know.
to
This
be
whole time I
useful
was like,
against that ooze.
are they ever going to find that Vorpal weapon? Because usually that's like the
Have
first
we?
thing you find here.
That's the find here. Yeah. Have we even had any encounters where the Vorpal weapon would have been particularly useful yet?
Yeah.
Sure. The thing we just fought.
I never rolled a
The thing
20
you
on
just
it though.
fought, the Gug.
But theoretically, yeah.
Fighting the pirate captain and his mooks.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if the pirate captain would definitely would have. But after that, like I don't know, the scimitar would have actually been better for me.
For shits and giggles, I should take the boat out here, but I'm not going to. It's like, boat, you're in the middle of a desert. What do you do now?
It flies.
I don't think it does.
I know, I was just joking. So I'm guessing that Vorpal Blade will go to finger him.
I mean, I guess you could have the rod of lordly might.
Either one, it doesn't really matter to me. But
Well, the longsword. Can you use the longsword because it's a martial weapon? I guess you can if you use a feat. Like it's not, but it's the thing with the lordly might is a lot more of that stuff. You can use all of it with feats, but a lot of this, like you can use the short spear, or I think short spears are simple weapons, right? You can use the +3 short spear.
Spears are simple.
Yeah, you can use the spear mode for the +3 spear without any feats, and you can use the mace mode, the +2 mace mode without any feats. And then you can still use the +1 flaming longsword and the +4 battle axe mode with your martial flexibility. So I don't know. I think that's probably better for you. I mean that thing's really insanely good for me as well, but like I think you can use it just about as well as me as I can anyway. So and I can actually use the long sword. I don't know. The thing is, I actually don't know if the long sword is generally speaking. It's probably slightly better than Red Destiny generally, but the +2 enhancement bonus a lot of times is usually like more consistently good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably still. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, like it might beat the 1d8 damage on it.
well, the 1d8
You can
damage
two-hand it
dice.
for extra strength mod, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the other thing. I can two-hand it from time to time. It depends on what I'm doing, though. I can't two-hand it if I want to use Crane style, and I can't two-hand it if I want to use spell combat.
Right.
But there's situations where two-handing it is useful. So
I feel like just for like the RNG effect, it's a little bit better than Red Destiny.
probably
It's kind of like it's
Because-
gonna incentivize you to play recklessly though, because you're like, oh man, like if I get a 20, it's over.
I don't think so.
Like I win.
But it like Pluto's attack
It's not
modifiers
even
aren't that good. So like if he's just fishing for 20s, like
I still have
when
to
he's-
confirm the crit.
right, but
So
You-
yeah.
if you're fishing for 20s, two 20s in a row, man.
Uh huh. Yeah, I'll probably use it while we're in the dream world at least. That's the thing too, is keep in mind they're dream weapons.
It's
Right.
a dream.
When we go
Vorpal
on-
sword.
When we
It's
go
a
on
dream
dream
magic.
excursions, can I get a greater magic weapon put on
Oh,
me
jeez.
by Cormac?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that secret?
I said, oh jeez. These demands.
Okay. Now that he has like actual magic, like a magic weapon, he you can cast Greater Magic Weapon on me, and I can prepare other level
What I
1
want to see is
spells.
like Kudu like picking up the Vorpal sword and like wildly swinging it to save her life because she's never used a melee weapon before, and she just happens to roll that 20 and
Well, it just
decapitates
happens.
something. It's like, I'm a great warrior.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, that's
You
not.
don't need-
That's not.
I don't know.
That's
if
not a
gonna
weapon
happen.
you practice with you practice sparring with.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Imagine like you had to roll this 20 while sparring and you just decapitate whoever you're sparring with.
Jeez. Yeah, you don't pull the Vorpal weapon out in the fucking gladiator arena unless it's
But it
you know,
looks
the
like a
lethal
rusty
kind.
weapon. Its identity is concealed.
Yeah, theoretically somebody could accidentally cut somebody's head off with it. They could be part of a PSA. Don't wildly swing weapons around. They are dangerous. And somebody's like, rusty Vorpal swords don't kill people. People kill people.
Exactly.
Please use swords responsibly.
I still think we go back to the boat now after we identify this.
Yeah. This was literally
I think
our
I'd
only
still
reason to
rather
come here.
fight somebody like who's swinging a magical Vorpal sword at me than pointing a gun. I think that the
I mean,
sword
that's
still
fair.
sounds more fair.
Yeah.
Probably.
The sword sounds more fair.
I mean, at least it looks more fair exterior-wise.
Are we talking about real guns or are we talking about Pathfinder guns?
Well, both. The Pathfinder guns are just as bad.
Pathfinder guns are, in some ways, I guess, because like the ×5 crit or whatever you fucking get on a gun might as well be Vorpal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And it hits on touch.
×4.
Yeah.
Guns are super accurate.
I've literally blown someone's head off with the gun in Pathfinder.
I'm glad you added in Pathfinder because I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, no, in Pathfinder, obviously. I'm not that crazy.
Guns are the reason why, like, the advancement of technology over magic makes sense.
Well, yeah.
Because, like,
That
who needs to,
microwaves.
like, be able to... Yeah, who needs to be able to, like, weave and swing magic around when anybody could pick up a gun, pull a trigger, and kill someone?
Yeah.
I feel like I saw a Harry Potter parody that was based off of that idea. Where like
It was just
Ron,
shit.
Harry, and
Go back to the
Hermione
boat.
just pick up guns and go shoot Voldemort.
Yeah, but he still had the
Like-
Horcruxes.
Yeah. It was a parody.
Uh,
You can't think about it too much.
it
falls apart really fast.
Okay. It already fell apart for me.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going back to the boat, I think. I don't think there's anything else we needed that we wanted to accomplish here, right?
Okay. Well, you could pet your unicorn.
I do that.
Alright, you do.
But we don't have like
You
any
do
way to
that.
bring the unicorn from like here to like somewhere else that I know of, right?
It doesn't seem like it, unless you could somehow physically transport it somewhere.
Could I
Because
like
remember, it is of the dream world, so it does not...
yeah.
The token stays with you, but the dream unicorn is here.
Yeah, I'd have to teach it how to teleport or something. I don't know.
Plane shift. It's okay. We need to just like beat some more things up, and our cleric will know at next level.
Yep.
Let's go
And
grind some boars. Oh, and then when that happens, then we
All
can
this
stash
to be
all of our
real
magic.
world shit.
Yeah, you could just stash all the dream shit and go get it. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but I feel like that's how it works.
I don't know.
There's probably going to be something that keeps us from getting everything that we get here.
Yeah, because that rod alone was like 70,000 gold.
It's 70,000 gold. Yeah. Do you notice you notice that the abilities it casts them at caster level 19. Keep that in mind. It's very good versus spell resistance.
Holy shit!
Also means like the fear duration's like really long if you or hold person duration's really long.
Yeah.
Although they're gonna save versus the hold person anyway, because like the caster level doesn't affect those DCs, so they're still pretty low. But
All right. It's day 14. You guys could always wait 16 more days so you could shop.
Nah.
I mean, at this point, or like, I don't know. I don't think that's happening. I think we're just gonna like get all this stuff
We're
and
on
just
a
like
roll.
now what? And he'll just sit on the boat
No, we
with
wait for the boat ride.
like that kind of like I don't know. Be like that weird like I don't know, like that expression. It's like, yep, we're on the boat now.
Ryu face.
But what do you do on this 14th day of being on a boat?
More research, I guess.
More research. What are you researching?
Do we know
Modeled
enough?
Fur, I suppose. Nope.
Are we still doing the dream
do
hack
you-
stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we're still delaying on the DreamHack stuff. Do you want to split up the knowledge rolls?
I don't think we need to. We're already like ahead of schedule.
Okay. Well, that's what you think. I don't know. Maybe we're not ahead of schedule. Let me recalc so that I don't have heroism on for this roll. And I think Fingrim should actually lead.
If you guys were to do something right now, you actually could put me at a point where Matt will just be like, I did not prepare this because I didn't think you would skip this far ahead.
Let's do it!
But I don't think you'd do it. And I don't think you know how to do it.
Well, now you told us about it. Bring it on!
There's probably either a dreamscape that we could go to that we would have to kind of have some be really insightful to like think to go there, or using some sort of different travel method or something to like go somewhere quicker than the boat's taking us, like where we're heading. For example,
If
being able to
only
teleport.
we could bring our faster boat from the dream world.
I mean, we will be able to eventually, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Keep in mind it is an evil boat.
Oh
It
yeah,
is an
he'll try to
evil boat,
enslave us.
but
Yeah, I don't
But-
really want to go on that boat.
it's faster than this boat.
I don't know.
It is.
Yeah, but it is an evil boat that was going to try to enslave you. So I mean, you kind of have to like weigh your pros and cons a little bit here, right? Do some risk analysis.
Yep.
Just extend magic circle against evil.
What are we researching though? You said you want me to research something?
Yeah, modeled fur. I'll help you out.
Well,
Yeah,
that
we're
one's
at a
plains,
five.
right?
Geography,
Yeah.
nature, or plains.
Alright, and oh yeah, I'll wear the iron stone while we're doing that. If my
Okie
character sheet
dokie.
ever loads. There it goes. It feels like it's been better lately. I feel like my character sheet hasn't lagged out as much this session
Yeah, I'm not
as it
seeing
has
any
in the
lag
past.
today.
It's a very minor amount that I've had here
Definitely
and
not
there,
seeing
but
any
like for the
lag.
most part, yeah, it's been like really pretty good.
Help out, Cormac.
Yeah, just go.
Okay. That is enough, so go ahead and roll that 1d20 or 1d12 plus intelligence. Alright. That'll bring the library down to 0. So not only do you figure out how to get to the enchanted wood where the pards seem to be found, but you also know this. One of Lowell's diaries indicates his intent to seek the advice of Zoogs, a race of intelligent rodent-like creatures native to the Enchanted Wood. Zoogs are carnivores, and particularly enjoy feline flesh. Lowell's assumed the Zoogs would know where to find pards.
Oh, Kudu's gonna love going there.
Yes, you discover where to go, so you can now use the ritual to go there.
So we go to the Enchanted Forest, and we talk to who now again? That knows where the Zoogs are or something? Or
No,
the
we
Zoogs know where the thing...
We go to the Zoogs, which know where the pards are.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was saying. We had to talk to Zoogs about something. So the pards...
And we have to convince them to not eat Kudu.
Yes. Or use Kudu as a bargaining chip.
Wait, I mean,
Look at this huge fucking feline we found. It could feed
Like,
you for
don't-
days.
And we're like, Kudu, don't worry about it. You won't actually die. You'll just go insane.
That's true.
That is so awful.
I
No,
feel
we're
like
not-
the slow death by being eaten alive would certainly inflict mental scars on you here from waking up from that.
Probably like multiple major insanities.
Why don't we just
Or
get, like,
we
a major
lie to
image of a
them and
cat?
say we'll give them Kudu afterwards and just have Kudu make a concentration check to come back.
Just anybody
Yeah.
make major images?
No.
Oh, okay.
You guys can sculpt a simulacra of Kudu to try and fool the Zoogs.
Yeah, as soon as they start eating it, though, they'll be like, this is just ice. Or snow or whatever.
So
Maybe
yeah,
they'll be
we
happy.
go
They'll be like, snow cones! Yay!
Well,
you
maybe
wanna
if you
perform
tell
the
them
ritual?
that this cat in particular tastes like ice, maybe they'll buy it.
She does.
I don't know if that really
Probably.
works very well, though, when your whole idea is to give them something that they like the taste of, and be like, it doesn't actually taste like what you want it to taste like, though. I hope that's okay.
No, we just need to get a pard. And yeah.
Sister is like, we just need to find
we
one.
need to get a
and-
pard and give them the rest except for the tail. Right?
But why give them anything once you have the thing?
Well, we tell them that we're going to give them the pard except for the tail, right?
But why give them anything when you have the thing?
We just
We
tell
don't
them
have
that.
to. But we tell them we're going to give them the pard.
So you just want to lie to them.
I mean, we might not lie to them.
Let's not do all that stuff, but what should we do?
Well, definitely not that.
What? Feeding them kudu? Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Definitely not that.
But we don't know how to find a pard, right? And these things the goods probably know how to find pards. So let's go to where
That's
the
what the
goods
research
are
notes say.
in the enchanted forest and strike a deal with them.
Yep. No part of this sounds ridiculous.
Ha ha ha. And if we run into a Jabberwock, we have a tool to deal with it.
That you do.
Because
You
we're
could
in
have
a
even
fucking
killed
enchanted
Bokrug.
We could have.
Did we die?
Two of us did.
Oh, apparently my headphones died. Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you guys are very much alive at the moment. Okay, so if you guys are going to go to the Enchanted Wood, then we need to perform that ritual. So it's going to be Knowledge Planes or Arcana from the main ritual caster, and then up to two other subcasters will also roll me that Knowledge Planes or Arcana.
I think we were doing planes last time, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Grim, you
Or
don't
was it
have knowledge
Arcana?
Arcana, right?
I have both. I actually have a
Right,
higher
right.
Arcana than I do Planes.
I think that's why we do Arcana, yeah. I have neither.
I have higher planes than Arcana, but I can do either one. Plus
Okay,
15 versus plus 12, so.
I'll lead the Arcana, I suppose. Give me a second to recalc off the heroism mod, because I turned it off.
Uh,
Okay. And from Cormac and Finger. Oh, wait, you can assist. Alright. Alright, there's one success. Roll it another time.
Oh, we're good. I think.
Yep, you guys are good. Because the other two guys help you get to that number. You perform the ritual, and you are now going to the Enchanted Wood.
woohoo! I don't-
So, how much does your magic weapon, greater magic weapon, do?
Give you +2. I think. Let me
Cool.
double check and make sure. Yep, +2.
Thank you very much.
I guess the Enchanted Forest is actually, like, south of Salem. I thought it was closer to Wilsonville for some reason.
Oh, you were talking about, oh, I love the Enchanted Forest, even though it's really, like, the most lame shit in the world. It's not.
They used to play a commercial for it, like, around here. It was, like, the really cheesy commercial, but...
Well, the thing is we would go to Salem a lot for horse shows, so we would pass by it like every time, and it was always like
Yeah,
a
you could
monumental
see it.
thing for us kids because they had the rides afterwards because it wasn't a water park yet. It was still had like, well, no, they did have a water park there, but
Yeah, they still have rides there, too, but
Yeah.
I think... But there's a big
Uh,
sign off the freeway, so you always know when you're near it.
yeah. They have a cool ride there though. The little bobsled ride. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna be
Even
really
bobsleds.
disappointed if this Enchanted Forest doesn't live up to the one in Oregon.
I mean, you'll probably be
I'm-
disappointed then.
Yeah, it's probably way better.
There's probably gonna be pictures of fuzzy JPEGs on our screen.
It's an actual map.
He just like links us to the YouTube video that somebody made, like of walking through the Enchanted Forest theme park. I'm like, oh, okay.
Shit. Is there commentary? Because I hate that crap.
Huh.
I want to watch just
Um,
creepy videos of somebody walking through the.
I mean, there's a little bit, but it's actually like pretty raw with footage because it's just like two people walking through it, and it's just them saying like some of the
Older
a little bit of stuff
camera
about it, like,
stuff,
oh
probably.
look, yeah, like, oh look,
Yeah.
it's Humpty Dumpty, and then somebody being like, yeah, they just repainted him because he fell and they had to fix him, like that actually happened. Like I'm not talking about the fairy tale here. I'm talking about Humpty Dumpty actually breaking and have to be fixed.
Right. Oh. Yeah, we've arrived. Oh. Oh my. We landed on a really big branch.
Yeah, this definitely feels like fucking Alice in Wonderland.
No, this is like Guild Wars 2 Maguma Jungle. Or Guild Wars 1,
we
technically.
could be on
This
the
is Maguma Jungle. Here we are, everybody.
We could be on the world tree. You never know.
There you go. Whatever floats your boat. We're
Alright,
there.
you arrive on a wide, flat branch of an enormous oak tree. Smaller branches end in sprays of wide, sturdy leaves and connect to the branches of other trees throughout this arboreal landscape.
All right.
If you look down, you are well above 100 feet above the forest floor.
Like I give a
And
shit. I
this
can
immense
fly.
tree reaches yet further upward.
Oh my god. I
Uh,
can't fly. Okay.
I try to look around and see if there's any signs of like which way I should be going. Y'all need to learn the fly hex.
Alright, yeah, you can roll me perception.
Teach me, great magi.
Yeah, you can begin multi-classing as a hexcraft or magus text level if
Okay.
you want.
Oh. How many levels do I need?
That is a good question. What level do you need to be for the flight hex? I think it's
Level 5 witch.
Oh,
actually you only
Jesus.
need you only need to be level 1 to get the flight hex, but the only thing you'll be able to do with it at that point is feather fall and a +4 bonus to swim checks.
Oh yeah. It's cool.
But at will feather falls, like
It's
you know,
nice. Because I
at least
fall
won't
all the
die.
time, you know?
Cormac casts a greater magic weapon on Sister's book.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I already accounted for that.
I had to say it so I don't forget that I don't have it.
I have countless eyes on.
Cormac will be holding a shield and the rod in his hand. The lordly knight, whatever rod.
You have it in
Any
one of the
claws?
weapon modes already.
No, that's what I'm gonna be working on, but I can always manually roll it.
Let's see, 26, 20, 29, what about
Well,
Kuda?
I meant like right now because it what mode if you have like if you press one of the buttons to switch it into one of its weapon modes because it takes a move
Yeah,
action to do that. So it
he'll,
might make sense to already have it in like mace mode or whatever you want to use it in.
He'll have it in long spear mode.
Oh, and the lighting situation here is that the forest is brightly lit. It seems to be
Short
daytime
spear.
here.
Fingrim does not like this place because it's too bright.
And you're way up off the ground. Although maybe you're not like perturbed by
I'm
that.
not
like
that
other dwarves are.
annoyed about that part as much because I'm like I don't feel endangered at all because I'm like yeah I get feather fall like at will. I just fall harmlessly to the ground if somebody knocked me off. But like, yeah, it's not a. He don't like how bright it is and yeah, how like it feels unnaturally natural, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's like this amount
So,
of weird nature like this seems like it's compensating for some sort of unnaturalness that's
honey, I shrunk the PC.
going to cause us some issues. I'm expecting.
Right. Okay, so is Kudu gonna roll a perception?
Oh. Oh, whoa. Do
Well, and
that.
Kudu has her familiar here again.
Yeah.
Oh, the elemental. Right, I shouldn't forget that.
And that's his perception. His name is Drench.
There you go, there's your elemental. Drench.
I
Okay.
was looking at the cantrip when I was trying to name him, and I was just like, okay.
Okay, you guys are looking around. It doesn't take you that long to find evidence of other little creatures living here, and Kudu, Cormac, and Fingrim, you see, like, in various little, like, knot holes and other little, like, tree bowls, that there are these, like, you see little eyes, like, in them, like, peering out at you, but like as soon as you make eye contact, like they bolt like further in.
Okay.
And they do seem to have like rodent-like faces and features.
Oh,
Those
good
are the
goobs, we mean you no harm and we seek your counsel.
Yeah.
I cast tongues on myself and I say that.
So I point out their presence if nobody else saw them.
Oh, nobody else saw that.
Okay. You speak to them, and while you know that they can understand you, um, they they look at you like they're interested in what you have to say, but they don't want to like come out of their little holes.
We seek knowledge of the pards. And have come for, with great offering should you grant us your wisdom.
The bluff. He,
I don't have
as soon as
any
one comes out,
offerings
he's
for
gonna strangle it. That's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna strangle the
No,
little
no.
bastard.
I don't have any offerings. That I really want to
He's
give
trying to
up.
try strangling it.
No, that's not my bluff check.
Are you sure you don't want to strangle him?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, like they look like they're you have their attention, like, and then they are friendly towards you, but they still don't want to like come out of their little knot holes. Something does happen though. You see a Zoog. Um, if you guys turn around or if you guys are watching, one just kind of appears here. Do you all do anything?
I freeze.
Greetings, great Zoog. We seek your wisdom.
Is this the people you were talking about sacrificing myself to? Sacrificing me to.
I was saying no such thing. That was Fingrim only.
Yeah, so Kudu freezes.
So what you're
She's like,
seeing
"No!"
here, what a Zoog looks like, is it's like a little amalgam of like beast parts. It has like really bright, luminous eyes, a rat's tail, simian appendages like hands and feet, and then it has like these little tiny tendrils that extend from a mole-like nose.
That's kind of gross. Whatever. I'm still going to flatter them.
Okay. You
Does
hear a voice. Uh, it comes from the Zoog, and it seems to be speaking to you. And it says, "Come with me. Like, I will reveal these secrets to you."
Yeah, I'm gonna sense motive on that.
And it starts
Actually, I don't know if I
moving
understand
over
him.
here.
What? Is he speaking a language that I understand, or does only Sister Marie understand him?
Hmm.
Well, it seems like it's speaking. It speaks common,
Perfect.
Oh, well,
so you
that
all
was a
understand
waste
it.
of tongues.
I sense he's trying to lead me into a trap. I probably don't know. All right.
You don't. You're not sure.
I'm sensing the same thing with my sense motive.
I'm going to still
Oh, jeez.
pull out a potion of barkskin and drink that, and then I'll go forward. Because that lasts for like 30 minutes, so.
Yeah, you can think what you want, Fingram. Sister Maria, your sense motive is it's turning up some strange results because you're actually not sure if it's trying to like fool you or something with its intentions. But what you do sense is you're actually not sure if the voice is coming from this thing. So you actually don't think that it's this thing that's talking.
Oh my.
The voice just seems to be coming from it. Like, not from it, but from around it.
So
There's a
somebody
ventriloquist.
cast ventriloquism. I'm gonna cast the invisibility, and I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
Oh, great looking around.
I'm going to cast protection from Jeff Dunham. Very
Protection
useful
from Jeff
spell.
Dunham.
Yeah, I always have it prepared. Not because I think it's particularly a common, but it's just because the not being prepared for that situation would be catastrophic.
You're right, it could be.
I'm guessing I don't see an invisible thing that's casting ventriloquism on this Zoog.
Maybe it's an invisible hiding thing, and you gotta roll a perception
It's
too.
like the
I did roll a perception.
yeah, he
beat
didn't roll
the
very
DC.
good, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
have you ever had that thing where like you prepare like a super narrow spell like every day for like an entire campaign and then it finally pays off? You finally have that
Like I've been
situation.
preparing
Wow.
dimensional anchor.
Yeah.
This time the dice are in your favor, Mantis, because okay, first of all, your sea invisibility pays off. That negates its plus 40. And I've just rolled that stealth check, and it is equal to your perception check.
Ah, I see it!
You're gonna wish you
You
had.
did it.
Oh no.
It's gonna cause you to go insane. Or it's gonna fight us now.
It's pretty terrifying. At least I think it is. That's one of those monsters from like folklore.
I mean, we've seen some pretty terrifying shit. I think the most grotesque thing you showed us was the fucking Filipino vampire.
Well, this thing is like sort of on par with that.
Oh, lovely.
So what you see, like this thing isn't particularly well hidden. It rolled a 2 on its stealth. It was mainly relying on its invisibility, but what you see is you see a horrific merging of the features of a horse and a human. This monstrosity has an equine snout, sharp fangs, and long forelimbs with clawed fingers.
Is this what Albanius thought a centaur was?
Maybe, actually.
Mm.
And this thing is crouched uh, 40
I think I've
feet
seen this
above
thing
you
before.
guys on another tree, like on a leaf here. And this is what it looks like to Sister Maria.
Okay.
Yeah, I have seen these things before. I don't remember what they are, but I've seen the picture.
You know what that reminds me of?
Sister
Reminds me
Maria,
of kind of
you have a surprise round action if you choose to take it, because it doesn't know that. Maybe it's just barely catching on, like that you can see it. It sees you staring right at it, but you have the advantage here.
Is there a knowledge
Charging
check
at
you
your
can
Can I
make?
speaker.
acknowledge it first?
Yes, you can. Roll
Oh.
me a knowledge nature.
Oh, fuck.
you know what I
Oh no!
what
I
Oh
can
no, I
tell,
can't believe
but
you've
I
done
don't
this.
see it.
you know what I hear when I look at this thing? I hear Edward.
Oh yeah,
It kind
I
of
can
does
see
look
it.
like that.
I can see that. Yeah. I don't remember what this is, but I know I've seen this. I know I've seen something like this before. Like it definitely looks familiar.
Well, fuck. It's 40 feet above me?
It's 40 feet above you guys, so like, even though this arrow says it's 10 feet, it's 40 feet. We have to look at this 2D image like it's 3D.
Give me a second. I might want to intimidate the shit out of it.
Oh my.
But can you get within the 30 feet?
That's what I'm trying to see for normal intimidation.
He's gonna
Between
jump and
50 30
intimidate.
feet.
Isn't that super intimidating? He's like jumping up and down, like jumping for each word. Hey, I am coming after you
Oh my god.
eventually. Be
Cormac,
scared.
Yeah, I
Be
need to be
scared.
within 30 feet. Fuck.
We're gonna use the rods ladder mode.
I don't think it has that. No,
No, it does have a ladder mode. That's one of the modes
Yeah,
it has.
I could
It
access
has
it.
a whole person.
Oh my
or-
god, it's fucking rod as a ladder.
Yeah, it's a ladder mode. It also can work as a support beam, but yeah.
I
Or to
mean,
open
I might
doors.
not be staring at it directly because I have all around eyes.
That's
But some
true
of my
too.
eyes might be are definitely looking at this thing.
We mostly just take that for granted, but yeah, whenever you're like out here and you always have like multiple eyes
Yeah, I
all over your
actually
body.
cast it, but I cast it before we go in because it has hours per level.
Yeah.
Hmm. Welp.
No, that's a question though. If you cast it before you go in, and say in the dream world we're only in here for like 2 minutes, but we're in the real world we're there for like 12 hours, would it just disappear?
No. It's well, I mean, what happens in the material world is completely separate from what you experience. here in the dream world.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do here? I guess I just have to cast a fucking buff spell.
Yeah, I mean that's not like the worst use of surprise round.
I could try and dimensional anchor it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do that.
Hmm.
I don't know what it does. Maybe it's like the frickin' Hound of Tyndalos.
Well,
That
is
hits
it
flat-footed touch.
phasing in and out of existence?
I think it's actually just invisible, but I don't know.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, oh man, no, not that.
Does that hits flat-footed touch? I
Yeah,
mean, it probably
17,
does.
Let's see.
Usually,
17 flat-footed
flat-footed touch for a large creature is 9.
Yeah. Yep, that hits it. What'd you hit it with?
What? Dimensional anchor.
Okay.
Might not do anything, but it might.
It
with the
might not
encounter.
do anything, but
Yep, you hit it with dimensional anchor. And do you guys want to do this combat as the last thing tonight, or end the session here on a cliffhanger?
let's end the session here on a cliffhanger.
All right. I'm good either way.
What say you, Cormac and Kudu?
Huh? Oh, I don't mind. I don't care either way.
Oh, I know what I should have done.
Okay.
But I
Well
didn't.
then, why don't we leave this for next week then, since it'll be a good like. All right, guys, let's get into some combat. Let's fight this horrible, awful monster-looking thing.
Does Sister Maria have Purge Invisibility? That would have been a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, it's still
No, but I
technically
do have
invisible.
Dispel Magic.
Hmm.
That's a
That
horrible
one
part
could work.
too about it. Put the little invisible button on it. Here, it's invisible still.
Yeah.
But it's also dimensionally anchored, so it can't, like,
That's right. It can't dimension
dimensional
door.
agility us. Or teleport.
Or plane shift.
Okay. This thing is honestly more scary, like story-wise and like an ecology-wise, than it is, I think, Pathfinder stat blocky.
No, it's I don't remember much about it, but I think I do remember reading about it. It's got like a really creepy kind of story to it, if I remember right.
Yeah, because these things are inspired by like folklore.
Right.
I'm familiar with these things. Okay.
I have
I
no
can't-
fucking
I can't
clue
quite-
what that is.
Yeah, I can't quite place my
We'll end
name
the
on it,
session
but that's
here.
okay. I'm sure we'll find out next, like after we beat it. You'll probably
It
tell us
has
what it
a
is.
really weird. Colloquially, they have really weird names. Like it's almost like Jabberwock weird. Like you're
Yeah.
like, why would they ever name this thing this?
Zidarian wants
Okay.
me to play League of Legends with him, so I guess I'll go do that.
Yep. Then we'll end the session here today. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me give you a little tiny bit more experience for completing uh, the Enchanted Woods research.
Okay.
That is worth an extra 800 XP each. So, how far are you guys from level? Was it 9?
Pretty far.
Still pretty far.
Yeah. Probably.
Still like
I figured.
14,000 some XP.
What's our
Okay.
total XP right now?
My total XP is 57,600.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Then I am up by a lot
No, it should be
somehow.
59,600.
I might have missed something somewhere. I don't know.
Is that what you have, Mantis?
No, because of the like Pluto said that I missed 20 2,400 experience that I added. I
No,
have
it's 2,400.
2,400.
Yeah, 2,400, 2,400.
Yeah, 2,400. Okay, yeah. That was last session.
Yeah, and then we gained another 2,400, and then we just gained 800, and that should bring us to
Yeah, so I had 3,200 for this session, and then
Yeah.
I had 800 for the session before that, and 6,000 for the session before that one.
Uh,
Did we get more in
no.
that session where I only gave myself 800?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
2,000
Yeah.
more?
I gave you guys your total XP for this session. I think you had 2,000 from the bone golem and the other things, 2,400 from the gun.
Oh, that's what
and
I'm
then an
missing.
extra
I didn't.
400.
Yeah.
I'm missing the 2,000 from the bone golem and the other thing, I think. So that puts
Yeah.
me at 50,
I have-
59, 600. Which I think is what Secret had for her number. So then that puts me where
Okay,
she
so
had the same
I'm
number as her.
off 2,000 somewhere because I have 6160. I'm
Initial
not
session
exactly
and
sure how that
35.
works out. Or 61,600. That's what I have. But it sounds like I'm off, so I'll just take off 2,000. So we have 17,000. No, 15,400 to go.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, you guys are chugging along. You guys
Yeah,
shouldn't
next-
hit level 9 for a little while.
That level should be
So
pretty
not worried about
fun. I think, I'm not sure what I'm going to take exactly that level, but I'm thinking maybe I might pick up the thing that lets me get 2 wizard spells and pick up, like, heroism and, what's it called? Sense Vitals, actually, was what I was thinking of picking up. Because I've never tried that on Magus, but I think Sense Vitals would be really good on Magus.